January 1975. With the withdrawal of US forces 2 years earlier, South Vietnam is falling, and South Vietnamese army morale is at breaking point. Nixon's administration threatens to return to the region to support their ally, but a major lack of domestic support prevents this. Despite the Watergate scandal never occurring, the president is still attempting to appease voters. A Chinese Navy BE-6 seaplane transport aircraft takes off from North Vietnam and flies east, taking a flight path to avoid attention from all sides. A nearby joint US and Australian naval task force is on exercises in the South China Sea, extended given the current situation, and spots the aircraft on radar as it turns north towards China. However, the aircraft's aging Shvetsov engines fail and is forced to land in the choppy waters below. Nearby Australian destroyer HMAS Brisbane races to the scene. The aircraft crew desperately try to destroy classified documents on board, but it's too late, and the Australian sailors come aboard. To their surprise, the Australians discover Chinese Chief of Staff Jing Chu-wan, head of the Chinese PLA's rocket forces, the 2nd Artillery Corps. More ominously, they also find a sealed container containing a chemical sample. The crew are transferred to the US Navy, who claim credit for the capture. Chu-wan is interrogated, and US intelligence reports to Nixon that they believe that the Chinese are building friendly insurgent forces inside North Vietnam. It is theorized that false flag chemical attacks could be staged from South Vietnam by these Sino-aligned forces, who then with the Chinese military would intervene, taking all of Vietnam. China will appear to be the saviours, stepping in to prevent chemical weapons attacks, annexing Vietnam, and scoring a massive strategic victory in the region. Royal Australian and US Navy vessels embark troops and head out towards South Vietnam. President Nixon and Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Fraser make statements to the press that WMDs are present in the region, and a military deployment may be necessary under the Paris Peace Accords. Little does the world know that while the two leaders speak on TV, American and Australian troops are already landing on the Vietnamese island of Con Dao. Hueys of the US Air Cav take off from carrier USS Kitty Hawk and maraud north towards the mainland, carrying brave young men into battle once more.
Welcome back, Joy.
You don't know how hard it is to keep these things secret for so long. Welcome to Back Again. Yes, anytime you saw me publishing a mod in the last few months, this was the final goal. A grand scale, persistent and interactive ArmA 3 campaign. Interactive is a key part of it. Believe it or not, I actually quite enjoy this community. I've grown like a barnacle on a prison ship in my last few years, but usually my content is quite limited in the ways I can interact with the audience, especially on YouTube compared to Twitch. I can hear all the AI screaming in my left ear over there. Well, Back Again is the solution to my problem. Before we go into the what, let's say the when. This Sunday at 8 AM AEDT, which translates to all these other times on screen, or just click the link in the description, the first operation will be streamed live on my YouTube channel. Yeah, YouTube livestream and a premiere in 1 week. It's a strange time for this channel. Just taking a little invisible water break. The first poll to affect the story for Back Again is also live now over on the community tab, and the land down on a Discord, that is to say my Discord, which is linked in the description, has a few extra channels specifically added for Back Again. All other streams for Back Again, including the planning streams, will be over on my Twitch channel as usual. This first one's just a special event. Consider it a Christmas treat. So, what is Back Again? Well, there's a player's handbook linked in the description that you can have a read through, but I'll cover a few key points in this video. First, we'll cover the community interaction. The series will include polls to allow viewers to vote either as the voting populace of a nation, or simply as the fates of war or chance, in order to affect the series. I'll be organizing community game nights where we throw a bunch of randoms into a team versus team game to affect the main series. To go along with that, I also have a co-creator system set up. If you have any interest in creating content for Back Again, whether it's art, music, newspapers, stories, voice acting, mission making, radio shows, interviews, or I don't know, just plain videos, then contact yours truly, Rimmy #0001 through my Discord. Use the DMs, don't just go ping me in general, please use your brain. And if it fits for the series, then I'll roll you into the creator program. Other ArmA units are also welcome to involve themselves by submitting battle reports of their own operations to affect the series. I will of course be commissioning other creators for content for the series, as you've already seen with the animation, music, and art. Enough about you, what about the operations themselves? Well, to start with, they'll be split into offensives and calm days. When an offensive is on, all bets are off, the entire player force is present, and the enemy AI are able to attack and seize any territory on the map. And the players will be able to seize major enemy positions in turn. A calm day, though, may only feature part of the player base present, with lower intensity missions like recon, base building, patrolling, or humanitarian aid missions taking place. The intention is for ground to only be taken after an intense and bloody fight, with the AI putting up a stiff resistance for all ground. They'll do this because they're being commanded by a HAL AI, yes, the same one from this video. With lots of reinforcements, fire support, and other advantages. That dynamic AI minefield mod I built was specifically designed for this series. To go with the dynamic minefields is of course persistence in every way. Any vehicle damage, hunger, fuel levels, defenses built, minefields, lane, and much more will be saved between operations. The logistics team will be working overtime to ensure all players are constantly supplied with ammunition, that food and water stocks are kept filled, and vehicles that can be salvaged are repaired. Yes indeed, if a vehicle is destroyed, it is permanently lost. If we run out of helicopters, well, we'd better get ready to walk. We do have a significant stockpile of vehicles and respawns to start with, but our primary method of replenishing them will be the voting public, that being yourselves, and you'll get to decide what you think we would need. Yet another fleet of M113s or an attack helicopter, a main battle tank, or several hundred rolls of duct tape. The leaders in these operations will also be working outside of the operation itself, forming plans in the lead up to offensives and writing after action reports to describe how their battle went. These will be made public to read through as yet another out-of-game piece of content for Back Again. Planning will be essential because we're facing an unpredictable AI and we have heavily limited radios and maps that are not global. Yes, that's right, unlike the old psychic maps of ArmA, if we want to share map information, we need to meet in person. Enough about the horrors of this war to come. Let's have a chat to this Elder, and yes, he is just a little example Elder test island guy, he's not actually part of the game. I wouldn't give away spoils that easily. Hello there, sir. As you can see, we can chat to this man and go, hey, have you seen any VC nearby? Oh, well then, there's a team headed south and they don't have a vehicle. Wow, you can notice that is placeholder text, by the way. Look at these guys that I just got informed about passing through his village. Yes, indeed, the elders will remember and inform upon those who pass through their village, though they may also not, and they may, in turn, tell the NVA that I was here. The Joint Task Force's actions and players' roleplay with these NPCs around them and actions in battle will affect the story and the relation of these villages. There is a lot to cover and a lot more I'd like to keep as a surprise, so for now I'll leave you be and hopefully see you again Sunday morning, 8 AM AEDT, times on screen again. I'm really excited to make this series reality and I hope you're keen to see it. More than anything, I hope you're keen to get involved, whatever avenue you decide to involve yourself with. Until this weekend, mates, goodbye. And welcome back again.